My name is Rich Risto, and I am a stranger in a strange land. Today, I am in Jiangyin, part of Jiangyin that is next to the Xinbei district of Chengzhou, which you can see off in the distance over there. I'm back at Huangshihu Park, which is an ecological park in Jiangyin. And I made a video here about a month ago. I think it was the end of June. Walking around this place, Jiguang Temple, looking for a grave that really just wasn't there. I will put a link in the description of this video to that prior video. The one main difference now, 1 month later, is in that prior video over there, I went wandering up a hill, and now there's construction. So that's actually kind of normal given temples in China. There's always some sort of construction or addition happening, and Jiguang over here is no different. So I'm kind of glad I ventured up that hill, because 6 months from now, that's may not be possible. Or there may be an alleyway to whatever patch of weird farmland on the side of the hill that I saw last time. But today, it's a beautiful day, and I actually just kind of want to wander around this ecological park now that the weather is actually more conducive to what's actually here. So one of the main attraction of this part of Jiangyin. Now this is western part of Jiangyin, village of Huangtu. The more downtown elements are further west and a little bit more cosmopolitan than this. But so the main attraction here is we have an artificial beach. And as you can see, people are swimming when there are signs that say don't swim. You may not even see in this video, there's a barrier and people are swimming out well beyond it. So this is an artificial beach on a lake that likely was not here 10 years ago. Because at one point in time, if you looked up Huangshihu Lake Park on Google Maps, you would not see a lake. You would just see a bunch of empty, undeveloped land. But now, this is basically this small village's tourist attraction, probably one of the main ones. Like, I made a video about another part of Huangtu that was in a back alley of that village celebrating a general of the People's Liberation Army. But here is basically where you can go to cool off on a hot summer day. And as summer days go, in this end of China, it's not as hot as it could be. I mean, it can get sweltering here. Granted, I am a bit sweaty at the moment, but it's not that bad. It's actually tolerable. It's nice. But it's still hot enough where one would want to maybe go to a fake beach and take a dip in lake water. Now, this is obviously fresh water, not salt water, but that's besides the point. While there is other things to be seen here, this is basically the main attraction. Jiangyin, the downtown section, they also have another artificial beach there. Chengzhou has one at Qingfeng Park. I'll likely make videos about them later. Every time I've come to this particular park, this missing dog poster has been here ever since. So I'm hoping this fellow's been found, but this has always been here. this rental office never seems open, because in theory, you could actually rent a paddle boat and cruise around on this lake. But again, this is the, this is the western, sort of lesser populated area of Zhongyan. Sure, Changzhou's nearby, but I'm filming this on a Friday, and if the amount of people at the artificial beach, or what you saw earlier, this isn't as well traveled or as one might think. But still, if you think about it, there's still a decent amount of people in the water. Now here we are from the other side of this lake the small lake that I accuse of being artificial and man-made. Off in the distance, you may not be able to see it in this picture, is the beach I was just walking around earlier. Now, the other sort of attraction here is that there are walkways of which you can just sort of immerse yourself into the surroundings. So this is my e-bike, electronic bicycle, no gasoline, basically scooter with an electronic battery. The thing with this park is, unlike a bunch of other parks in China, or at least my end of China, you can actually bring a bike in here and cruise around, and on a hot summer day that's really nice. But I'm actually kind of giggling though about this sign. No swimming, prohibit fishing, prohibit swimming. Wait, no swimming, prohibit swimming. It's kind of twice, but the Chinese is different. But what I found interesting about this, no swimming, no fishing, basically. You see any water here? And in fact, behind that tree line is a major road. Last time I was here, when the weather was not as lovely as this, these fields were swarming with white butterflies, and I really wish I took a picture of that. And so, besides the fake beach, one of the sort of added benefits of this beach is that, I can get on my bike and hopefully not fall off of it and go for a cruise. At least here and in other parts of Huangshe Lake Park, this sign makes a little bit more sense. You may not be able to see it, but over there in the thicket, there's actual water, but why would you want to go swimming in it when it's crowded with thicket and leaves and what have you? And so besides the fake beach, one of the sort of allures of coming to a park like this is, even though it's kind of constructed, you sort of have these sort of nature walks. Even with weird walkways like that, I guess you're not supposed to be on. One of the really nice things about parks like this is it's really easy to find seclusion. Just a sort of tucked away, hidden place where you can sit back, relax, get away from the world. Looking at the water here makes me think I should come back in a month. Currently, we're getting into lotus season. And these are lotus plants, and I only see one blooming flower, which means in a couple weeks there will be more of them here and throughout China. Now, I say seclusion, but the simple fact of the matter, it's not totally peace and quiet in this particular spot. And that's because we're near a road. A very big road. In all actuality, I'm actually not standing that far away from where I was earlier when I referenced the road. This is the road. We're at an intersection. Currently going this way, north to south, is Yangtze Dadao. So with where the camera's pointed currently, if you keep going north, you end up at the industrial ports crowding the banks of the Yangtze River. If I go this way, you know, behind the trees, but like see that road over there going that way, that would be Changzhou. Road being Da'an Lu. And see the trucks. If I keep going east on Da'an or what have you, you'll eventually end up in downtown Zhangyan. As I said, Huangtu, this sort of western part of Zhangyan that's next to Changzhou over there, is really just the rural countryside of Zhangyan. Okay, so that about does it for this video. Thank you for watching, and if you like to wander around like I do, until next time, safe travels.